Modern life is filled with distractions that constantly steal our time, whether it's endless ping of notifications, interruptions from coworkers, or flood of daily emails. Once that time slips away, it's gone forever. So, how can you stay focused and keep these time thieves at bay? Here are some key strategies to help you reclaim your day. First, consider this. There are only 1440 minutes in a day. Each one is precious, and how you use them matters. To keep this in mind, the author of this insights keeps a 1440 posters on his office door, a constant reminder that the time is our most valuable asset. And why minutes? Because so many things can be done in just a minute. Whether it's a quick workout, writing a writing or reading a short poem, or tending a plant, breaking time down with this helps us to prioritize our task efficiently. Speaking of priorities, the next secret to managing time efficiently is to identify your most important task, or MIT. This is one thing each day that will have the greatest impact on your life or work. Research shows that focusing on your MIT can increase your happiness and improve your focus. Whether it's hiring the right person or preparing for a big presentation, zeroing on what truly matters will lead to a greater productivity. Now, if you are overwhelmed by never-ending to-do list, it's time for the change. Research suggests that 41% of the items on such lists never get completed. Why? Because they lack a clear time frame. Instead, try scheduling your task on a calendar, a method Olympic gymnast Shalon Miller used to juggle her training, studies, and family life. This approach, known as time blocking, allows you to prioritize efficiently and reduce stress. But what about procrastination? It's a common struggle, often rooted in lack of motivation. The trick is to imagine your future self. What pleasure will you gain from completing a task? What pain will you feel if you don't? This simple mental exercise can help you overcome procrastination and help getting things started and done. And most important lesson is accepting that you can't do everything. There is always be more tasks, and that's okay. Former President George W. Bush understood this, choosing to prioritize reading during his presidency, which brought him both educational and relaxation. The key is to focus on what truly matters to you. To capture your best ideas whenever they strike, always keep a notebook handy. Sir Richard Branson swears by this practice, believing that without it, he would not have built his business empire. Writing things down not only helps you remember, but also reinforces your thoughts and ideas. Managing your time also means being mindful on how often you check your email. Constantly refreshing your inbox is addictive and can be also major time drain. Instead, adapt 3210 system. Check your email only 3 times a day and aim to clear your inbox in 21 minutes. Meetings are another notorious time waster. Many of them are unnecessary, and when do they happen? They often focus on trivial matters and allow extroverts to dominate conversations. If you must have a meeting, try to stand up format, which has been shown to improve collaboration and problem solving. Learning to say no is a crucial for time management. Every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else. Olympic rower Sarah Hendershot mastered this skill, allowing her to focus only on her goals of completing in 2012 Olympics. Research shows that people who regularly say no are happier and have more energy. To boost productivity, consider applying the Pareto principle, also known as 80-20 rule. Focus on 20% of the tasks that will yield 80% of your results. This principle can be applied in both your professional and personal life to maximize your efforts. Another important productivity hack is to delegate tasks whenever possible. Ask yourself how important is that task is to someone else who have done it. Could it have done in half the time? This approach can free up hours in your week. Grouping similar tasks into themed days is another effective strategy.